Live from the Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. This is the YouTube channel vlog show in which video games, flash game show gameplays, along with sports and wrestling news are the norm. This is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, good times, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here's the host of the show, the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. You know I am the host of the show, and I am, you are watching episode 197 of the show. Today is November 30th, 2022. It's Wednesday, 1:47 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, this is the final day of November, as we tomorrow venture to the final month of 2022. Let's see, how did November do for us? Do for me this year's November has not been that very bad. I think it started off as a November started off as an uncertainty about the future of our network community here on the internet with me and some of my friends. I thought we were going to have some battle lines going to be drawn. But a humongous revelation had both of all the communities, the network community shook to the core, to the point where I'm going to, let's just say a certain individual's actions had really almost shattered a lot of friendships as a result. And it was something that, you know, it was something that, you know, it was something that, you know a person, you thought you would know a person, and all of a sudden this person ends up pulling a stunt that really shook us to the core. It was really, really bad. It was totally shocking to the point where, like, now what are we going to do? You know, basically. So the individual was confronted by a few individuals that had been affected by this, and unfortunately, before I cut ties with this individual, I gave him some sound advice, and he decided to take it to heart. And hopefully he did. And that's what I think he should do. And now he's basically gone. So we had to recuperate from all that. We spent the first months of November, first couple weeks in November to recuperate from all that. All we've been through back in October last month. And in October, it was really crazy here online. And it was, especially October, we were bombarded. I was bombarded with a lot of things. And it was crazy, but now November, it's more like a recuperation, a recovery type of deal. After a revelation, it's like we got to. Sometimes a start over is imminent. Like it's very, very important. We have decided there was a lot of decisions behind the scenes that people, some of my friends, have made as a result, and that's where we are. That's where we are now. Is that we're just trying to end the year on a positive note, a lighter note, and a happy note. And that's what we want to do. And it was crazy, to say the least. So I am very, very thankful for that. That all our friendships are now intact. It's stronger than ever. And starting next year, there is, like I said, a new show heading the way. I've advertised about it just once. And so I'm really, really excited about it. I'm really excited about the direction the network community is going, heading into 2023. And but we got one more month to deal with, and that's the month of December, obviously. For the first time in a long time, I had Thanksgiving off, and that means the entire day. No, I didn't have to worry about going to the mall and working in the morning and all that good stuff. But you know, it's been, like I said, a lot of things have been happening at work. I know the general manager that replaced the original manager decided to leave. The original general manager is back from retirement somewhat, but it's a temporary basis. So nothing's permanent, and it ain't permanent. So So it's a temporary basis until he finds somebody to replace him. And I'm sure once that person comes in, they're probably going to change a lot of things out of the mall. So I'm kind of mentally preparing myself for that just in case. And kind of, in the back of my mind, I'm kind of concerned and worried at the same time. But I'm not totally concerned because, like I said, this is a temporary basis. And when the new general manager comes in, they'll probably make the changes. But we're going to keep doing what we're doing best. I mean, we're kind of short-handed at the mall at the moment, but we're doing the best we can with it. Black Friday was crazy. I was stressed out and all that good stuff. But thankfully, my schedule was not affected by all this. And so far, it's been pretty good today, this week. I mean, end November on a hot streak. I've been working the exact shift, 6 to 10 in the morning, and getting everything done in that 4 hours. It just amazes me how. Excuse me. It amazes me how a lot of things have gotten done, and also got to enjoy Thanksgiving with my sister and brother-in-law. We went to go visit them, and my niece and nephew. Got to meet my niece's kitty, and the niece's kitty is so pretty and so wonderful to be around. And Pepsi, their dog, misses us because they lived with us until they moved out in June of this year. Let's see what else had happened. The shocking death of Jason David Frank, which kind of if you're a Ranger fan, it kind of shook you to the core. I was kind of shocked when it happened because I've always been a big fan of the Six Rangers, of all the Ranger teams of the past. Of watching it, and now just hearing about Jason David Frank, passing away, and it was ruled suicide, unfortunately. And I don't like saying that, but I know Jason David Frank, has always been a positive person and all that. But you never know what a person's going through, and they can never understand too. And I'm not mad. Sometimes, we all know that death ain't the way out. But sometimes a lot of person goes through things, and sometimes it gets overbearing and overwhelming. Sometimes, and you try to make your person trying to make everyone else happy, but then it's hard to make yourself happy when you try to make everyone else happy. And it's really, really sad that he's been gone, and I was sad about that because he was one of my favorite Rangers, and just I'm just thankful that he, and I missed out on an opportunity earlier this year, to meet him too, and that was another thing too. That kind of, a lot of things have happened there. So it was a sad moment. Yeah, a lot of celebrity deaths earlier this year, and then all of a sudden it got worse as time went on. About that, Queen Elizabeth II, obviously of old age, ended up passing away as well. And now I'm fighting a cold, which is something, and and it's been, like I said, it's been a bizarre situation. It's been a bizarre year, to say the least. I think the second half of this year is a lot more bizarre than the first half. First half, we kind of like mentally preparing ourselves. I mean, we're talking about all the way. It was kind of bizarre too. If you think about it, work has been really bizarre. Like I said, one of our main operations managers has been working there for 15 years. Decided to quit at the end of January, towards the end of January, and quit at the end of January, towards the end of January, before the blizzard there this year, and then we went through a lot of changes. Some people left, and we tried to incorporate some people in. They left and everything else. So it's like, and here we are. It's tough for us because we had one. Usually when it comes to Black Friday, like I said, we usually have all hands on deck. Unfortunately, one guy didn't show up. I had to replace that. I had to fill in for that person and everything else. It's been too crazy. So. It's been a crazy, crazy year, to say the least. But we got one more month to go in December, and then we don't know if things can get crazy in there. It's a holiday season. I think after once Christmas is over, and after once New Year's over, New Year's after Christmas is over, I think it will start to die down a little bit, and then once New Year's Day hits, and New Year's Day is on a Sunday this year, this coming 2023, which will be the first New Year's Day I had off for quite a while. So that Saturday night, New Year's Eve, I'll probably be enjoying myself trying to watch the Three Stooges marathon and all that. But nonetheless, but I'll talk about my thoughts of 2022. But however, it has been a great year so far. A lot of requests. I had a lot of positive feedback, a lot of requests from from people about what games I want to play and stuff. I'm doing well. But now I know what game I'm going to play this coming Saturday. There is an 80s classic arcade that is coming out tomorrow. It's called Donut Dodo. I've seen gameplays of this. It's coming out for the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to buy it. It only cost me $5. It's called Donut Dodo. And it's a fun game. It's like a combination of Donkey Kong, Burger Time, all those classic arcade games that you see. Excuse me. And I'm going to play it this Saturday. It's called Donut Dodo. Look it up if you can. D-O-N-U-T Dodo. Donut Dodo. It's like it's a Burger Time with Donkey Kong. Can't wait for you guys to see it. It's gonna be it's gonna be a fun game. I guarantee you. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna pick it. I'm going to get it. I'm gonna play it. And I'm really really excited about it. That's the. It's gonna be really really cool. Hope you guys like it. So it'll be Donut Dodo this Saturday. And also next Saturday. As you know, the Mario Kart DLC pack isn't going to come in until the 7th. And that would be next Wednesday. So once that happens, I'm going to try it out a little bit. And then this Saturday, I'm going to play it. So Mario Kart, the two new cups, I believe it's the Rock Cup and the Moon Cup. So I'm going to try to have some fun with those. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait. Holiday season's right around the corner. Don't know what's going to happen this holiday season, but I tell you what, I'm feeling pretty good. I think I'm feeling pretty good emotionally about for this year. We'll see what happens. After Christmas, though, I have this big thing here, and I'm going to put my Christmas stuff in. But after Christmas, I'm going to make some changes in this room. As you know, this is the first Christmas in my new room, so it's going to be really, really exciting. Got my tree up already. My tree up, you guys saw it. Pretty cool, huh? So, the tree is Shenanigans. So, so I still have a lot more room in this desk. This desk is probably the best thing that's ever happened. So I am more well organized here. A lot of people have been, I decided not to make a mess. So it's like I'm making as less messes as possible. It's going to be pretty cool. And, I'm upstairs, make sure to keep an eye on the family and everything else. And I'm really excited. So what's going to happen in December 2022, the final month of the year? Who knows for sure? And then I'll wrap. And after I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to wrap everything up next month, and it will be something else. It'll be a lot this year. It will be a lot talked about on my channel. That's for sure. So that's all the time we have on this show. Episode 197. We're 3 episodes away from 200 episodes of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is Eric Lima signing off, saying so long for now. Tonight, AEW Dynamite, final Dynamite of November 2022. MJF is going to explain everything. The new AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Maxwell Jacob Freeman. And until the next episode comes around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home and out of here. That is all for today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Production, and in association with A Sweet Bofa Raving Dingleberry Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode of the show. See you on the next episode of the show. Goodbye for now, and have a very blessed day.